Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us.
So, as you know, we just wrapped up our truck camping adventure. That was a lot of fun. 35 days out in the road.
Yep. And a truck camper.
Yes. And now we want to go ahead and go over some of the main products that basically we use throughout our truck camping adventure that we found made our trip much more pleasant, enjoyable.
Yeah.
And today's product, the first one we're going to go over is...
The Lou. Not me.
She's the main one we need though, right?
Yeah. I'm the main Lou, but the other one is just as important.
Yes, it is. It is. And which one is it that we decided to purchase?
It's the Thetford 135. Porta Potty 135.
Thetford Porta Potty 135.
Right.
And if I am correct, you can find it in our Amazon store.
Yes.
Just an affiliate program. You're not paying more buying it from us or not. You can just find it easier through our link, and we might get a little bit of commission off of it. So I'll have that link down below in the comments. And
all these products and the products that we use in our travel trailer are in the store.
Yes.
And if you can't find it in the store, let me know and I'll put it there.
Yeah, for sure.
So the reason why I picked this particular porta potty was because building the truck bed camper was a game of inches. And so we wanted to have something in case of an emergency in the middle of the night that we could use. And like I said before, we had limited space. I also didn't want to get something that was so heavy that when we went to dump it, it was going to be a huge challenge.
Right.
So this one is 2.6 gallons. And so it depends how you use it. You can use it where you fill the clean water part of the tank, and then when you flush, it uses that water to flush the excrements into the waste tank. We didn't use it like that.
Yeah, we did not do number 2 in there at all.
Right. And regardless of that, we didn't use it by adding the flushing water.
Right.
We just used it. We wanted to be able to use the entire capacity of the tank. So we never put any fresh water in it. We would just flush it, and then we would use vinegar of spray that we had.
A water and vinegar solution.
Right.
To clean it out really well.
We would spray after each use very well, and then we would wipe it down, and it never had any smell.
Never. We typically dumped it the next day, so it never even got halfway full. Very few times, I would say the longest it sat in the tank was maybe 2 nights, 3 at most.
I don't think so.
No, not 3 at most. So maybe at 2 nights most, and at that, just number 1 being in there, it never got full to max capacity. And you got to keep in mind, we were mainly using it for overnight purposes, and then sometimes early morning as soon as we got up, because the rest of the day it's either rest stops or while we were out and about at restaurants or parks or whatever. So it wasn't used that often.
We also used it sort of like a sink.
Yes.
So we used it to brush our teeth and to spit into it. If we had any wastewater from maybe, because we were washing the dishes with also the water and vinegar solution. So anything that was excess water had the water vinegar solution, which was probably, I'd say 80% vinegar, 20% water. And it would go into that the porta potty, so it never really got full. Also, to dump it, we had a like a grocery bag. What would you call that?
So we, those reusable bags to go grocery shopping. The one that we found that was the perfect size is actually one that we got from Pet Supermarket. When we used to buy Lexi's canned food at Pet Supermarket, I had a reusable bag that I bought from them, and it fit perfectly in there. So that's how we towed it back and forth, and it was very discreet. So people really couldn't see what was going on, mainly like at Planet Fitness.
So we would throw like a towel over it, over the top, because those bags are open. So it would fit in perfectly. It's rectangular, so it would fit in perfectly, and you could only see the top, which was a white handle, and we would just drape it with something, usually a towel, and then just carry it into like the Planet Fitness in the morning when we would take a shower, or rest stops. Even like convenience stores like 7-Eleven or gas stations.
Yeah. Once we did it at a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Just once. That felt kind of weird, but it was convenient. It was right there, and that was our first stop of the day, so it was okay.
Yeah, and because it wasn't heavy and it wasn't large, it was, you know, very easy, very discreet to walk in anywhere with that bag under your arm. Again, since it wasn't full all the way, as I understand it, I think each gallon of fluid or water weighs 8 pounds or 6 pounds, something like that. So if it's 2.6, you know, you're looking at about, you know, maybe 15 pounds, 15, 16 pounds, something like that at the very most. So you could definitely like hang that on your shoulder and walk in anywhere, and no one would suspect it.
Right.
So that was part of the convenience.
And it's pretty easy. I mean, Lou already knew how to use it in terms of dumping. I took it for granted. I was like, don't worry, buddy, you don't have to explain it to me. So the first time I dumped, I didn't do it correctly. But once she explained it to me, it's super, super easy. There's basically like a little portable pipe, and I don't think I got clips of this, but I'll try to see if I can get some to insert. But there's like a little portable pipe that you flip over to the side, and by doing that, then you can go, and you open it, and then you tilt the tank into, you know, your toilet or your dump or wherever it is that you're going to dump, and it just flows right out easily. And since that's so flexible and moves around, the pipe part that moves around, you can easily put that underneath the sink, open up the faucet, and get water in there, and, you know, move it around, swish it around, and dump out again if you choose to. Like we said, we didn't really have to do that, because every time we used the toilet, we would literally spray inside the toilet, wipe it down, and sometimes even dump a little bit of that water vinegar inside so that it was constantly swishing around, keeping it clean. So very easy maintenance, lightweight, discreet, and multi-use.
And it fit the right spot.
Right. Very, very small, very compact.
I think it's the smallest one they make. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's the 135, and I believe it's the smallest one that they make. We were originally going to get a bigger one, but I'm glad we didn't, because of the weight, and secondly, the way we used it, this one just fit our purposes perfectly. It's perfect.
So I highly recommend it. If you're going to do something like we did, where you convert your truck bed camper, so many people out there doing van conversions or even car camping. It's something super discreet and small enough that you can have inside of such a tiny space, and have your bathroom with you, you know, everywhere you go. So if you're somewhere that you're out boondocking, that you're secluded away from people, you can even take it outside.
Well, a lot of people use the tents.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just put it in the tent.
Those little bathroom tents.
Yeah, and it works perfectly. Also, if you're boondocking in a trailer like ours, it's small enough that if you don't want to, our tanks are really small.
Yes.
You can always just use that instead, and then when you leave for the day, you can take it with you and dump it anywhere.
Excellent idea. I hadn't thought about that. We hadn't talked about that. Yes.
I'm way ahead of the game.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes. As small tankers, we definitely need something like that. So definitely, like I mentioned, the link is down below in the description. We hope that you enjoyed this product review. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up.
If you haven't subscribed, please do so right now. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.